first part of the brackets. We've got, where is it? I had it and then I didn't. There it is. Winner of this will be facing BP. So this will be a good spot here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 matches, including this one left in the bracket. Sorry, in the first round of the brackets. So we're starting it out. Looks like Karlyr didn't start their timer, but it should be fine. We'll be able to work it out. Looking into things, of course, marking first what is snow and seaside route. So, a couple things here and there. Nothing too crazy. Let's see here. Okay. This isn't too bad. 20 moons from sub-areas might be a bit of a hassle to deal with. That's the only real hurdle I'm seeing so far, because it does look like an early finish is possible, but 20 moons from sub-areas looks like it's going to be needed if you do an early finish. And yes, both players going for the life up part, as it is in the bottom right corner, and it is connected to 2 lines that don't have snow or seaside goals in them. But like I said, that 20 moons for sub-areas is going to be a bit of a challenge. We do have 8 moons for sub-areas and another line that doesn't have early finish, that has early finishes as a possibility. So that is also a good one. It is kind of hard to say where you're going to go with this. Potentially, it's hard to say. I think this might just be a snow or seaside route. I think it might just be one, just because of the 20 minutes of sub areas being so annoying. It's not crazy, and I mean there is some synergy with it, with the 28 moons wooded, 26 moons wood, sand, and lines that can work with it. But yeah, it's hard to say if it'll work or not. So far, both players have just gone for life up hearts and have been sticking to any percent. I don't believe either of these players do DSS much, so they're just going to go right into the cutscene for the Odyssey. Karlyr are going straight into down and skip. Classic 80% stuff for Cascade. They might stick around here if they are deciding to go into a seaside or wooded route. Also, 14 minutes in Cascade is within a line that could be used. You get 5 with the 80%, so 14 moons is going to be a lot, and that can get you a good amount of sub-areas. So that might be able to help you factor into the 20 minutes of sub-areas that I keep pointing out. Oh, and I didn't even notice, yeah, 2 minutes from wooded crates and 3 minutes from wooded crates, so it's going to work out very well. So, this actually isn't looking too bad to do 20 minutes from sub-areas, considering all the synergy that exists within lines that work for it. So, with that in mind, I could see, let's see here, row 5, row 3, And then yeah, row 5, row 3, column 4, I think would be okay. It's, you know, it's a day metro finish, so it's not great, but it's what it'll make the 20 moons from sub areas certainly easier. And I'd rather not have to go through 8 full costume sets, although it can be done. But they might go for 14 moons cascade, so it might be something different. But it looks like Karlyr's already leaving here, so I might be on the right track. Yeah, neither of them went for chest clip. But we do have Funk Factory collecting some purples right now, which is interesting because he could have collected purples on his way to the dino earlier. Yeah, these 3 that existed before he captured the dino earlier. They're on the way, and they actually would have been pretty nice to get, but it looks like, you know, doing it now, not a terrible idea. And Funk Factory are going to be going into sub areas, so potentially look. Oh, nope, not going to sub areas, just getting coins right now. Which could mean he's going for the 35 regional coins in Cascade. That is an option here. And then I think he was trying to get up there, but was not able to. Gonna go for it again. Yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit of maneuvering to get those 2 another way. Meanwhile, we've got Karlyr in sand now and collecting a few regionals. It's 50 regional coins in sand in the route that I chose that I feel like Karlyr might be going towards. So gotta make sure that you're collecting a good amount of Sand Kingdom purples. There are a lot here in town. I believe there are 20 in town. And there's 20 right there, yeah. So, yeah, confirming what I'm thinking, Funk Factory only needs 1 more purple. Gonna be collect 3 back there. And hasn't marked it down quite yet, but might be looking into it into a second. 1 moon from keys is a moon that spawns from taking a key. One known example is like the zipper room in Light Kingdom. That the moon will spawn after collecting a key, or some of the the timer challenge on there's one in Cap Kingdom that also you can think of in that way. There are a few. Karlyr looks like he missed this bird the first time around, so he's gonna be waiting around for it when he came back out of the ground pound room. And yeah, it does look like Funk Factory is going towards 14 moons in Cascade. Yeah, no problem. Of course, that's what I'm here for. Karlyr continuing to collect purple coins while going around just the standard any % route. Oh, gonna miss the jump for the dram. Gonna have to do some backups here. Good ice jump, but it's gonna have to walk around. Definitely getting this moon, of course, for the crates, as I was talking about before. We got 3 moons from 2 and 3 moons from wooded crates on this board on very ideal lines, so gonna be good. Funk Factory had a very interesting route with Cascade. Went around and collected the purples first, and then went for the moons. Very easy to go for. Also considering that there are purple coins in this sub area. So I don't even know if he was planning it out properly, Given the fact that they're, like I said, they're purples in the sub area, so he could have worked it out very well where that he does both, not even attempting for the fast part of the sub area. Okay, now that Karlyr has done Jaxi skip, he's taken Jaxi to the inverted pyramid, and he's looking to get inside there, potentially going for that world peace in sand. Having a bit of trouble with this inverted pyramid skip, or IP clip, as it's referred to, really. And yeah, as I said, Funk Factory got 14 moons in Cascade, and Funk Factory marked down. The 35 regional coins marked down. Again, this timer challenge. Sorry, I have it open actually, so I saw that a bit ahead of the stream. But Karlyr are having a lot of trouble with this IP clip. Finally getting through there after multiple attempts. You know, completely lost count. But is finally inside and is just gonna go through it because, you know, going for world peace. Ooh, and Funk Factory, I believe he did timer challenge into chest and was trying to do a chest clip at the very end to finish out his route, but was not able to do it, so he had to swim back up in a bit of a slower way. Yeah, Karlyr picking up a couple extra moons along the way as well. Might be going for 26 moon sand along with the world peace, having me think, because normally you wouldn't be grabbing a moon like that. And he looks like he is going for other moons around the area, or the purple coins up here as well. That's definitely, of course, because there are no more stars up, no more moons up here. There are purple coins though. Okay, and Funk Factory has now started up Sand Kingdom. Similar idea, if he's going for those purple coins, you gotta make sure that you collect a good amount in the town, as there are 20 here. Yeah, absolutely, yeah, there's a good amount of things going on here that might work towards that. No, not at all. There's actually nothing here that would work towards Focus Metro. Look. Yeah, it's a meme that works out very well. I agree with it. We all would love a festival percent to be a viable strategy on a board, but most of the time it just doesn't work out. So but we will get to see Sand World Peace. So, is that something? Maybe? I don't know, you don't seem into it. Okay. So, possibly we're gonna get to see Karlyr going for an early finish, and Funk Factory not going for one, considering he's already marked 35 regional coins, which all three of its lines, require a snow or seaside finish, so it definitely means that he's going for snow or seaside finish. More likely to snow, I would think, or he might. It's a possibility that he's going sand. It's hard to tell right now. Not going seaside, but it's hard to tell. I think Karlyr might have actually committed to the route that I referred to earlier, being row 3, row 5, column 4. Just what he's doing actually does seem to mirror that decision, with him going for a lot of coins in this kingdom, for the 50 regional coins, making sure to get a lot of moons for 26 moons in sand, getting some sub-area moons as well, because he needs to get a lot of sub-areas, 20 moons in sub-areas total, and world peace in sand as well, along with the one wooden crate that you can get here in this kingdom. Fun Factory making sure to collect some of those 3 purple coins that are a bit out of the way. And making sure to get Karlyr making sure to get 2 of those, but not getting the other 2. I don't know if he's going back for it, but is getting the life up part here. Very well done to put that in the route there. I forget that one exists. That is one of the ones that I don't really think about. Interestingly, you went for that one and not the other one that's a bit earlier during the Harriet fight, just before the Harriet fight. And this that was in the inverted pyramid itself, and not within preceding the knuckle attack fight like this one was. But you don't need to worry about it too much because it is only 4 life up hearts. Karlyr with a good save there wasn't going to capture the bullet bear spill, so he's just going to be able to go right to the launcher and then wait for a bill to be nearby. Fun Factory looks like he's struggling to find purple coins, because typically you don't go through that 2D section unless you really don't know where to find these purple coins. Hello, SpeedGaming 2! We got a triple bingo tournament here, trying to get 3 lines on this board that you see in front of you as quickly as possible, and that is the entire game. That is the entire route. We do not beat the game, we just do 3 lines on this board. And we are only a few minutes into this. We're only about 20 minutes in. We're just finishing up sand for Karlyr, finishing up any percent world peace route with 26 boons. He's actually at 21 and is looking to get 26, I believe, if I am right about what route he is going for. And then we got Funk Factory, who seems to be kind of routing on the fly. I'm not entirely sure. Definitely counting checkpoints at least. So it might be going for 8 checkpoints in sand. But struggling to remember where he can find some checkpoints. Gonna use Jaxie to help him out and run around to get some more. I believe Karlyr would also be going for some multiple checkpoints, but looks like he's in a bit of a better position considering he's just achieved world peace. And yeah, gonna be going for this timer challenge. He's got 4 timer challenges to go for, I believe, with the route that I think that I pegged him for. Navigating back around to the beginning here, because it looks like he missed that checkpoint. So he needs 4 more moons, if I am correct, and misses that jump again, was not able to get it. Yeah, R2, C4, C5, potentially? That's a maybe. It's hard to say. Both of them did go for the life apart in Cap Kingdom. And Karlyr trying to get the skip is going to be able to get it after a few attempts there. Not even going to get that story moon. Maybe a bad choice. Stopping over for these purple coins. Gonna miss one of them, but it should be fine to get a couple more in a few other areas. Is gonna barely make that jump and get to another checkpoint. I don't know if that was the right option to avoid the tower there. And is gonna do a nice jump there with some vectors. Yeah, that's an interesting idea. 26 moons without world peace is not easy to do. Karlyr is certainly looking for a lot of sub areas right now. I was thinking that he might potentially be doing something with top left, bottom right, because of 25 regional coins in snow. If he's going snow or seaside, that is the fastest of the three, I believe, is to go for 25 regional coins, because you can get, I believe, like 10 without entering Shiveria. Okay, and both of them pretty much at the... Okay, well, it hasn't happened yet on live stream, so I'll let it happen. Okay, yep, there's Funk Factory, marking it down as for 50 regional coins. Karlyr marking down 26. And so a lot of squares are being marked just right now in Sand Kingdom. Keep in mind that the board is on less of a delay than their streams, so that is why typically we see them get something on the board before it actually happens on stream for us. But yep, that is 26 moons for Karlyr, and 50 regional coins for both players in Sand Kingdom. Funk Factory is still counting his checkpoints. And gonna be finishing out a timer challenge to total to 27. So looks like he actually miscalculated his regionals, his coin count just a little bit. Potentially going here now for the shop, or okay, doing something with Jaxie. Looks like he needs a couple more checkpoints. Kind of the checkpoints, so yeah, he's gonna mark. Gonna go hit those so that he is properly counted, so that he can just go back and be fine. Okay, so just went back to town just for the Jaxie, nothing else. Both players done with Sand King, going to be moving on to the lake. Potentially, I'm thinking the zipper area, as I was referring to earlier, for that 1 moon from Key. That is a very quick Key moon to be getting there. And a good sub area as well, for the 20 moons for sub areas that you might be going for. And yeah, with Funk Factory going for that middle square, it does almost confirm that I'm right, that he might be going for that top left, bottom right row. So he's got 3 in that row, in that line already, and there is 30 regional coins from in Lake, however, and it looks like he might be going for that. So we might be seeing row 4 in this route right now, actually. It is true that there also is 7 and 8 full costume sets on this board, so there is synergy with that, although it is a lot of costume sets to be going for. Ah, yes. Going for the moons from wooden crates. Both of them got this moon. Maybe C2, but it doesn't seem likely. I don't know. It just doesn't seem to be working out. With what he's doing, it just looks like he might be going for row 4. He doesn't have enough stuff within the other stuff. Within the other. He doesn't have to go for both. I would say row 4 certainly might be in his plan, and then certainly top left, bottom right. And yeah, we've got Karlyr coming in here, going straight to the secret moon, of course, as per the fastest route, and then getting that key moon. Not sure what Karlyr is doing right now with all these Goombas. Karlyr? Karlyr, are you good? What are you doing? Karlyr? There are faster ways to gain coins. I don't know why you're doing this. There are tons of hint hearts to go for. I don't know why you chose this. That is a life apart? That's a life apart? Yet again, we only need 4 of all the life aparts you choose to go for. That? What? I didn't even know that was a life apart. You only need 4, and what? Like, people don't even go for that when you need 6 life up parts. That is such an interesting move to use. To go for that one? That's the life apart you go for? Really, Karlyr? Really? Whatever, we're just going with it. Okay. And Karlyr's sticking around to get this war painting moon. This does count as a Lake Kingdom moon, by the way, in case people aren't familiar with that. But might have been just coming here for the checkpoint. Yeah, he just came in here for the checkpoint for 8 checkpoints in Sand Kingdom. And I am completely confused by routing, because Funk Factory is backtracking to Cap Kingdom. So, Column 2 actually does have some viability right now does have some potential, as he is just going to mark that on the stream there for us. So yes, Column 2 does actually look to be in Funk Factory's route. I'm going to eat my own words, it looks like, as I was not thinking that Column 2 would be in the cards, but it is here. Yeah, it's an interesting backtrack, saying, yeah, he's only going to be coming here for the 20 regional coins and leaving. Karlyr are going to be going straight into Deep Woods. Very interesting choice here. Hasn't marked one move from Keys yet, even though he has gotten it. I am a little bit confused. This board does suck to some extent. Yeah, like I said, like I had pointed out a bit earlier, there are non-seasider snow routes on here, but they force you to go for 20 moons from sub areas. Now, as I said it, yep, Karlyr is going to be marking a moon from Key, and also going to be getting a chance, getting that Yeah, I have no idea why I got that life apart either. There's so many other good choices. He only needs to get 4, and that's the one he chooses? I am completely blown away. That is the weirdest choice. Yeah, that's the other point that I was thinking is going to Metro, and that has like 3 life up hearts, I believe. Like, there are a lot of good choices in Metro for life up hearts. I've been saying Karlyr. I'll ask him later, but I've been going with Karlyr. Also marked off 2 moons from wooden crates. Still needs to get 1 more. Chad having a little bit of fun with names right now. Karlyr turning back around to go into pipes right now. This is an interesting route that he's deciding to use. I mean, he did go to Deepwood, so this isn't a perfect any percent route right now. Fun Factory is going generally for an any percent route. Not included the tree route, of course. Considering he did go for the Story Moon. And yeah, like their Funk Factory getting a life of heart right there. Very easy one. Karlyr taking the warp out of the sewers. And then gonna hit the Story Moon. And the nut. So yeah, I picked Karlyr pretty early for row 3, row 5, column 4, just because that seemed like an okay route given everything that's going on here. You don't want to be purchasing 8 full costume sets, and it does somewhat synergize well with all the sub areas you have to go for the 20 moons from sub areas. So I did peg that as a possible early finish route, although it did not look great because, as we all keep saying, that 20 moons from sub areas is not a great thing to have to do. But you do what you gotta. Perhaps Funk Factory does have the right idea with ignoring the early finish altogether and just going for a snow or seaside finish. Which I believe, well, at least he is going for a snow finish because he's already locked down column 2, it looks like. And Funk Factory gonna be getting Spewart at the end here to finish out what might be an 80% wooded route. And Karlyr already knocked out 4 moons from 4 life up hearts this early on for no reason. I don't know why, like, but he's already gotten 4. Like, did he just want to knock that out as early as possible and not care about it? But like, it's so weird because keep saying there are so many if he's going to Metro, which we all know he is, like, it's such an odd choice to try to go for like the first 4 life up parts that exist in this game. Is essentially what he did. And there might be other ones. Oh, yeah, he skipped one in the inverted pyramid. So he could have gone for that one instead. But it's so it's so weird. I'm confused. We're all confused by his move to get the one in the zipper sub area. And Funk Factory going for the Goomba moon here. Yeah. Oh, right. Both players going to be going for 28 moons in Wooded. Both players looking to be possibly getting that. And Karlyr are having some trouble with this bunny moon. Might want to go crack this rock early. That is usually a strategy that he could have gone for. C2 R4 TLBR. I guess, but I don't. Is it okay to do 2 goals in snow like that? I mean, I guess they can work out well because there are some regional coins that you can get while going for the barrier moon, but it's just like, it's such an odd route. I don't know. I thought of TLBR certainly being an option that you go for if you're going for snow or side finish, given that 25 regional coins in snow is the quickest one of the 3 that are on this board. But it is like, I don't know, it's weird. Certainly, Funk Factory did not go for 28 moons in Wooded, and went for a kind of an odd route in Wooded at that to get his any % amount of moons. And we got the main SpeedGaming rating here. Thank you, everybody, for joining us for the triple bingo match that we got going on. Both players making some good progress. Karlyr just getting some extra moons for 28 moons in Wooded that he's going for. This is triple bingo, so we are going for 3 lines. Just first to 3 lines, no knockouts or anything like, or lockout, stuff like that. It's just 3 lines on your own. And then that's it, that's the whole thing. Do not have to beat the game, just have to get 3 lines. Funk Factory looking to be going for the beam tree here, beam triple. Should be good with that. Yeah, is going to be able to make it. Karlyr looking for, I believe, 1 more moon for 28 moons total. Is going to go down here for this nut. And then warping back to the Odyssey to finish it out. It's hard to say. It's certainly going to be interesting to see, because I haven't seen many races where one opts for an early finish versus one not going for one. Karlyr having a little bit of trouble with Cloud Kingdom right now. Yeah, shine, get everybody. Funk Factory just generally going for an any percent loss kingdom. Makes sense, not going to be doing anything special here. Not going deathless. Which is respectable. It's not the easiest play to be able to recover off from under that bridge. Yeah, you know, Super Mario Odyssey, you know, the 3D Mario for Switch, one of the best games that exists on the Switch, back to the formula that Super Mario 64 and Sunshine set up, instead of the idea that Super Mario Galaxy did not have. You know, that whole sort of genre of Mario. Yeah, yeah, that game. Okay, Karlyr getting a good meme tree. Yeah, both players just going for an any percent loss. It's a great question. You can tell your son that there is a mod on PC, for, you know, like the SM64 emulators that actually does. There's a mod that makes it so that you don't get ported back to the castle every time you pick up a star. And it doesn't do it for all of them, actually. If you do 100 coin stars, I believe it will allow you to stay in the world. So it doesn't do it for all of them. It's a great classic. That's definitely one thing that's great about the 3D All-Stars that came out today. It's gonna be really fun. Fun Factory having to wait a little bit around for that I don't know what that moon's called, but like the weird girder moon. Ooh, and Funk Factory, you have to wait out a cycle, is not quite going to be able to get through here on the first attempt. Karlyr just going through an any percent loss. Both players did an any percent loss here, so it's going to work out for them. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. He chose the same route that I found, which... me finding a route. Let's see how that works out, you know? Funk Factory gonna be getting this life up heart inside City Hall. It's okay. Look, there are only 4 lines to go for with an early finish. I was saying with an early finish in mind that was the one that I would. Those are the 3 lines that I would choose. Because I'm certainly not going to go for column 5 if I'm trying to find an early finish route. So yeah, this is, of the routes that allowed for early finish, this is the one that made sense. But certainly, yeah, I don't know. It might not be good to... Yeah, exactly. It might not be good to do an early finish. I know, I'm agreeing with you guys. I can see that I was saying, like, early finishes might not be the way to go here, but we got someone trying for an early finish, so we'll see what happens. Funk Factory successfully gonna go for the 2-cycle there. And I guess I should switch the audio over to Funk Factory, considering he is ahead kingdom-wise. Or, sorry, moon-wise, story-wise. Up to you guys. Do you want me to switch to Funk Factory's audio? Because I could certainly do that, if you want. At least we'll listen out to Karlyr's audio for the Mecha Wiggler. That much I wanted to do. So if we are switching, I'll wait until after the Mecha Wiggler. PP saying to stick with Karlyr, so we'll stick with Karlyr. Okay, Funk Factory getting... Yeah, just sticking to an 80% route, at least for a little bit here. And is going to be going to this outfit room. I forgot, yeah, so this is a moon from a wooden crate that you can get. So he did already mark it on the board there. Yeah, Karlyr are going to be able to get through a 2-cycle. Don't worry. Don't worry, guys, we're good. So 3 moons from wooden crates from Funk Factory as he's going to fish it out and go for this. Not gonna do the ideal route, so he is actually gonna take 2 hits here. Oh, he didn't. Okay, he didn't take 2 hits. My bad. And Karlyr are going to be working through a lot of sub-areas, as he does have to get 8 moons from sub-areas in this kingdom for his route to work out. Karlyr, what are you even doing? Not even gonna... I mean, gonna do that. Some of that swiftiness, but like... Not even gonna clip his cap. Like, come on. Not even gonna clip his cap into the maze. Come on, you know. I thought you knew better. But Funk Factory, of course, also going for 8 moons in sub-areas. So we're going to be seeing a lot of sub-areas from both players. And slots. Don't forget the slots from Karlyr happening. Not going to be going for the spin throw one. Just going to be going for the... setting it up early and then getting ready for it. Weird that Funk Factory didn't get this moon earlier. Interesting routing right now. And Funk Factory having a little bit of trouble with the scooter clip. Taking a few attempts on this. finally going to be able to get that. Ooh, and I don't know if Karlyr, I don't know if that was the... Okay, no, that was intentional. Is going to be going for this clip into the outfit area for this moon. Gets caught up on some collision. Out of bounds, and is going to be able to get through there now. And yep, both of them have marked 3 moons from winning crates. And just like that, that is GG. So whether or not you like this route from Karlyr, he's still gonna finish first. So, oh wait, he hasn't done it just quite yet, but he did on the board. Sorry for the spoilers, guys, but there it is, there it is. You didn't like it, still finished, surely. Hey, Karlyr.
Hello. Let's not talk about sand. That's all I have to say.
I mean, what I do kind of want to talk about is, well, first off, I mean, this board was a very interesting one. It didn't have very good routes on here at all, actually.
I think for half the run I was like, I did a mistake in routing. That's not possible. Like, there's no way in macro routing because my sand routing was abysmal. But yeah, there was nothing interesting on that, right? Was there?
Well, routing?
Yeah, on like route-wise, like board-wide.
I mean, so this was, from what I can tell, the best early finish that existed on this board. Funk Factory chose not to go for an early finish. Is going to be finishing it up in Snow Kingdom, actually. But it's hard to say. Certainly, it was, you chose some weird life up hearts. That's one thing I have to say.
Yeah, okay. In Lake, no joke, I forgot one in sand. Then in Lake, I thought I did so horribly that I went, oh, might as well take the life apart from the mini Goombas. Like, whatever, you know? Like,
it took so long for you to gather those two.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm not used to it. I'm trying to get better at it. It's like, yeah, by Lake, I was like, no, I messed up, right? Like,
I mean,
I'm
I
done.
feel like you still would have been fine though, because you could have just grabbed some life of hearts in Metro Kingdom.
Yeah,
you knew you were finishing in Metro. There are a couple in Metro that you could have gone for instead.
Yeah, slots. There was at the top of the tower. I don't know, man.
Inside City Hall, like.
Yeah, I kind of went for the mini Goombas, just like, I don't know, showcase it or something. Honestly, like, I got in Lake and all that was going in my head was like, I'm done, might as well showcase it or something. Like, I thought my route was that bad, like, no joke.
Wow.
Oh. But yeah, like,
it's crazy.
like, my routing in sand was so bad. Like, which checkpoint did I miss? Like, you don't have to get the...
Oh
the
yeah,
warp
that's
thing
true.
thing.
Yeah, you had to go back. Yeah, I didn't know if that was part of your plan or that you just truly miscounted.
Yeah, I missed one, right? Like, I was at 7 leaving sand.
Yeah, and then you went back with the warp painting just so you can get that one.
Yeah, I kind of want to know which one I missed because, like, on the spot, I was like, I have no clue which one I missed. Like,
I wasn't paying enough attention in sand.
yeah, I'm I'm gonna go.
Keep the chat right now. You're gonna be facing BP the next round. He's in the chat, so anything to say to BP while he's listening?
Man, you're gonna get through. Like, if I played this round, like, there's no way I'm going through. That was so bad. Yeah, I didn't practice that much. Like, to be completely honest, I'm kind of burning out on SMO, which is not great mid-tourney, but yeah, I'm gonna keep going anyway. Otherwise, yeah, I kind of want to go back to Valorant ASAP. Oh.
Yeah, okay, so with Funk Factory getting those last purple coins, I marked him. And yeah, we got the tracker in chat telling us that both of you definitely got the finish. Even with all your sand shenanigans, Karlyr. I think also, like, oh yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about. So, like, your moon routing in sand was also a bit off. So, like, you only needed 26 to finish, but then you left out of there with, like, 27 because you miscounted and got an extra with the timer challenge. If I remember correctly. Hello?
Hey, how's it going?
Hey. How you doing, Funk Factory?
Not bad. That was a interesting card, for sure.
Yeah. Certainly opinions in chat were not liking that. Karlyr having some technical difficulties with his mic, but I'll talk to you now. I already got some time with Karlyr. I'll get some time with you.
Sweet, yeah. It was one of those cards that had, like, I guess, a suboptimal metro finish. So kind of went through the dilemma of, like, looking at the early finishes and ended up swapping off that to go to the snow finish because I thought these objectives were a little bit nicer.
I definitely see that, and it looks like some of the people who are more, who are definitely do a lot of routing within this. I don't know if they necessarily do more than you, but I know themselves do a lot. So they also kind of agree with doing the route that you chose, despite it not working out for you this time around, unfortunately.
Yeah, my execution wasn't the best. Karlyr is definitely pretty fast, so definitely a good GG right there.
As I hear Karlyr, I think he's trying to work out his technical difficulties, but till then, and then you also, you had some good choices there overall, but there were a couple sub areas that I didn't love. I don't know if the T-Rex sub area metro is the best choice.
Yeah, it's kind of an auto scroller.
Yeah,
I think they're all pretty slow. I don't really know fast ways to do like the taxi area, so yeah.
And then also in Cascade, you walked around looking for the purples and then went for your 14 moons instead of trying to integrate the purples alongside your moon route.
Yeah, that was definitely pretty obvious. I think I ended up realizing right after I got 35, like, oh crap, I have a 14 moon from Cascade objective here, so I got to fulfill that. It's kind of a byproduct of having one of those tricky cards where you don't really go for like the early finish, and then you have to like spend your time in Cascade kind of like figuring out your route. So that was kind of what I was doing. So it ended up making my cascade routing pretty bad.
Yeah. and
Yeah.
then- Oh,
I'm
we
back,
can hear.
by the way. Yeah,
Hear
I'm
you,
back. I don't know, Discord was hiccuping. But yeah, even in Cascade, like I got out of Cascade and I had no clue what to do, honestly. Like I just saw 20 sub area and said, oh, let's just go with that.
You actually even, yeah, despite having 20 sub areas, you didn't even. I don't believe you did any sub areas in Cascade.
No, I skipped Cascade altogether. Because I knew I needed a lot of moons in Wood and in Sand, so... And since there's already 8 in Metro, like... I got out and started routing sub-areas, to be honest, in that cutscene to Sand. Like, trying to figure out which one I was grabbing and which one I wasn't. It ended up fine, it just... I don't know, like, you saw my Sand routing getting hit pretty bad because I was still routing stuff like timer, sub-areas...
I said you ended up leaving Sand with more moons than you needed.
Yeah, that too.
I believe you're at like 27 or 28 when you only needed 26, which is the route you chose.
I'm pretty sure I could have ended up with 30 if I actually picked up like the warp painting and like what was right next to me. Like I just picked up way too much.
Yeah. I mean, the warp painting counts as a lake moon, though.
No, it counts as a sand moon.
Am I thinking weirdly? When you...
Yeah,
Oh, I'm thinking of hint art. I'm thinking of hint
Yeah,
art.
exactly.
My bad. But I did also at least want to slightly address Funk Factory. Of all the barrier moons, you chose Ice Rango?
That was kind of a byproduct of needing the life up part that I forgot. I meant to jump down to the dumpster in Metro to get that one, and then I realized when I was dumping my moons that I didn't have one, so I was like, oh crap, which sub area or which barrier moon should I go for? But then I didn't realize that the Rango barrier moon only had 5 regional coins. I think the rest of them have 7, so that would have been better.
Yeah.
Sounds like me and the 32 yellow Goombas.
Yeah. It doesn't look like Aeron realized that you went for that one, and after I said something about it, he was like, "What? That was the one you went for?"
I don't know, man.
Definitely some interesting routing choices on both ends, but Karlyr, I suppose with the superior movement, was just able to pull it out. It's hard to say whether or not the snow finish actually might have been able to beat the time. It's hard to say. I mean, you didn't have a timer running, but I believe
Yeah,
you were...
I did.
Oh, you did? It wasn't on stream.
No. Yeah, 5908. 5209.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not that bad. It's just like if you patch up my send routing that was abysmal, I'm pretty sure you can cut like 3 minutes. Like I spent what, 1 minute on IP clip or something? Like it took me so long.
IP clip. I mean, and just the cutscenes of using that warp painting.
Yeah,
just to get a checkpoint.
That's 30. I timed it, by the way, and that's 35 seconds. So.
Wow.
And I forgot it in Lake, so I needed to go back there. So probably like 50 seconds right there then again. Like my send routing was so bad. It was abysmal. Like I'm pretty sure that route could have been like a 48. Yeah, I need to practice more.
Yeah, I mean, you're new.
Especially if I want BP. If I want to beat BP.
Hey, your next opponent is in chat saying that Funk Factory's route was better. So.
I mean, like I talk with BP a lot, and like we disagree a lot on routes, so it might be a fun one to watch. Just saying.
Yeah, certainly. I mean, this is definitely like one of the first races that I've seen in a while that had an early finish versus a non-early. And that was interesting to see. And it still ended up fairly close as it was. I mean, 5 minutes isn't crazy close, but it's close enough.
No, it's pretty close, like, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, especially for two completely different routes. Like,
Very true.
it could go either way.
Okay. I think I'm just about out of questions.
All good. I'm seeing my friends playing Valorant right now. I'm just...
Alright, so unless you guys have anything else to say to each other or the viewers.
Good game, Funk, man.
Yeah, very good game. That was pretty fun.
Yup.
Just wanted to say too, it was really fun to participate in the tournament. So thanks to like all the organizers, commentators, restreamers, everyone who contributed to making it happen. It's been really fun. So yeah, good luck everybody with the rest of the matches.
Yep. The more of these we can have, the better it is for bingo. Because honestly, I wouldn't play bingo if it wasn't like for having a tourney or something. Like having some kind of stakes is always fun.
Yeah, the amount of attention that this tournament got, the fact that we had to go through group stages as well before having a bracket because we had that many participants.
And we were backlogged. Like,
yeah, we had people on waiting lists.
yeah.
So there's certainly a want to do bingo in the community. And yeah, people in chat throwing love towards E-Funk. I don't know if you're looking at chat or not. So yeah, thank you for being a part of the tournament, Funk. It was
Yeah, no problem.
You showed up a good fight, picked a good route according to a lot of good routers in the chat. So
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how I did. I actually hadn't played bingo before the tournament was announced, and I just kind of grinded pretty hard for the last month. So just think, just didn't want to embarrass myself pretty much, and I think it went okay.
You definitely didn't embarrass yourself, man. You did very good.
Thank you, thank you.
yeah, I mean also that considering how many participants we had, just making it out of groups is a good showing as well.
Getting to brackets is no small feat. Like, there's so many big names. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's very true. Alright. So, I believe I'm just about good to wrap it up. Let me look at the schedule a bit here. At least for the bingo stuff. Next match that we got for bingo side stuff is 1 p.m. tomorrow, Eastern Standard Time, so that would be math 15 hours from now. Just under 15 hours. I was rounding down from 10 p.m. But yeah. So join us again for that one. That'll be Neo versus Dragon Z. So thank you for everybody for watching. GG's to both players, and good night.